the following week. Also wanted to add in, next week, May 5th will be Teachers Awards. The following week, May 12th will be scholarships. So make sure you please attend them. They're definitely good meetings. We got a new member introductions today. One of them will be Peter Weiss. Stand up. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I was born in Brooklyn and went to undergraduate students to be there and interviewed at the on campus for the patent office. Got the job and I think well, so I've been there in DC ever since. So still not with the patent office anymore, partner of the article. But about 6 or 7 years ago, we bought a place out here in Front Royal, and we've been moving out here colleagues, so that we just got to be the staff here more often. And I have one son, and he goes to University of South Carolina, and my daughter goes to Washington University. So they'll be home soon. So we're looking forward to that, and enjoying being part of the Rotary. You know, but if food wasn't here, I would probably show up. So food is really great. Terrific, and I enjoy the events that everybody involved with.
Our next new member introduction is Peter Vaselli. Actually, Aaron Vaselli. Yes. Kim didn't bring the class much too much. Anything I heard was state one skills.
President-elect Ken and fellow Rotarians. I'm Aaron. So I joined Rotary last year. I found out about Rotary from a coworker. And a little bit about myself. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia, so southeastern Virginia, and grew up there. I have a large family, so I'm from a family. So I've got 10 brothers and sisters. Wow. You guys might not know about me, so so yeah, so from a larger family, and I went to Virginia Tech and studied horticulture there. I was interested in farming. But took classes about trees. So right now I take care of trees with Bartlett Tree Experts, and I love doing that. And the best part about taking care of trees is working with people to help them preserve their trees. I think that's a great opportunity. And because people love trees, there's a connection there. So it makes my job pretty easy that people love trees. But I got involved in Rotary last year.
Watch out, you can't go out here, it's raining. You cannot go out here, it's raining. Lexi, look, it's raining.
But my wife and I were
What?
taking
No.
and I saw it as a great opportunity to meet people in Front Royal. And my coworkers' involvement really impressed me what Rotary was doing and how he was really involved in the community. And it you know, it made it an easy decision. And then coming here and meeting everybody made it easier. So that's my introduction. Yeah.
Tell your connection to Sarah.
Oh yeah, my connection to Sarah is pretty interesting. So my family was homeschooled, so we were part of a group that Sarah was in, and I was very young, but she knew my older sister. So when I sat next to Sarah one day here in Rotary, and she said, "Are you related to Emily?" And sure enough, we had that connection from back then. So, and I had never known Sarah, but.
And Sarah said, I chained your diaper.
No, I held him when he was a baby.
I'm not sure about that.
That's what you told me.
No, I held him when he was a baby.
Hey, Scott.
Debbie, attendance report.
President-elect Ken is over here. Today we have 45 attendance.
All right. We got this proposal trip, proposal presentation come up in case you're up with it.
Good afternoon, everybody. As everybody recalls, annually our club does a community grant. And applications were received, and the board narrowed it down to 3 that will be presented today. After the meeting, Tim will have a ballot that will go out email, where you can please vote 1, 2, and 3. But if you will stay attention, and we have some great presentations, and I'm going to begin with Allison with Senior Center.
So my name is Allison Mondell. I'm the Director of Development with Seniors First. And this is my coworker.
My name is Misty Albert, and I am the Warren County Senior Center Manager. I also do case management, care management for serving.
So Seniors First, you might know us as the Shenandoah Area Agency on Aging. We did the grants last year. We are a nonprofit organization serving older adults 60 and above in the area. We provide services to enable adults to live at home for longer. We've been around since 1975, and we were incorporated as a 501c3 under the Older Americans Act, which was passed by Congress in 1965. We have a variety of services. So we have 6 senior centers. We have one right here in Front Royal. We provide Meals on Wheels. Last fiscal year, we delivered 13,791 meals in Warren County. For in-home care, these are services like personal care and light housekeeping. We provided 1,308 hours of care last fiscal year. We provide transportation to and from the senior center. And then we also have a Welltran transportation program, which will get people to their doctor's appointment. So we'll pick them up at their home, take them to the doctor's appointment, and then bring them back. We also have long-term care advocacy for our ombudsman. She will go into assisted living facilities, nursing homes, and investigate any complaints there. And we provide Medicare insurance counseling, Medicare free service, well, Medicare, and they have a billing issue, any sort of question, they can call our office and we have certified counselors who can assist. Our grant request is really exciting because we are doing a new senior center facility right here in Port Royal. We're so excited. The county's been really generous with us. And we're going to be moving to the facility, the old school on 15th Street. So we are asking $2,500 in funding for different things like decor and equipment for the senior center. Things like cardboard, rugs, curtains, whiteboards, easels for the craft room. Our current space, which Misty will tell you a little bit more about, is very small, and we're getting a great big new space that we want to make a really welcoming environment for everyone. The new facility is 8,700 square feet, which is amazing. Has a huge recreation room, a great special kitchen, we'll have a classroom, actually access to the bathroom. Misty will tell you a little bit more.
All right, so if you are not aware, my name is Misty Alger, and I've been working at the Senior Center for a little over 9 years. And I did not realize, even with having elderly parents, until I started at the Senior Center, how much of a need it is in Warren County and everywhere to help the seniors and what they face on a day-to-day basis. Again, like Ellie said, if you are not aware, we're going to the 15th Street. For any of you guys who have lived here for any amount of time, 15th Street was where you went to middle school, that on Mosby, and we will have access and be housed in the cafeteria, the kitchen area. There you have 2 classrooms. One will be for storage. One also will be, it's cut in half. Part of that will be my office. The other part is, I'm super excited about, it's gonna actually be a conference room / computer lab area. So that's to help the seniors, because as you know, some of the seniors do not have internet access. It will have internet access there, it is protected. So, teaching them and going in and talking to them and getting them on board as far as technology. As Ali said, we are also gonna be getting the craft room, the arts and craft department that we are having. If you went to school there, was Mr. Evans's science lab. So Mr. Evans's science lab will now be our arts and craft department, which is super stoked over, because as it is now in the facility, we actually do arts and craft at the tables that we clean them off, hurry up, clean them off, and keep there. So we'll have a separate area for that. Like she said, the restrooms are great. We have a shower room that the county provided us for any accidents, and a laundry room also for washing items. Currently, I take all that laundry home to my home, and we will also have a fenced-in patio area. If you know where our location is now, it is Chimney Fields, which is not the safest place in Warren County if you have been around here at any time. If we do have a picnic, right now, I call the county the day before, they come out that morning, and they actually go out and power wash the graffiti and the dirt and everything else, and pick up the trash that is left by there, by the other people that don't like to clean up their litter. So we actually provide a lot of different things. First and foremost, we have a place that the Warren County residents, the 60 and over, can socialize, participate in crafts, provide education programs with banking investments. We provide Tai Chi, which is twice a month. We partner with the Warren County Sheriff's Office to provide the scams. They also help us. We provide a service for the Warren County Sheriff's Office in getting Operation Telephone, which provides them a day-by-day call. We work with Warren County Fire and Rescue in partnership with them. If you did not know, Springtime Clothes, Springtime actually is who we partner with every year, provide all our clients Meals on Wheels and clients that come in every day a Christmas gift. So all of this in all, we provide them a lot of different activities and a lot of time for socialization. If you are not aware, we also do the Meals on Wheels there, and we house that. We actually provide those meals as well. Currently, we have 48 home delivered meal clients, and we have between 30 and 40 clients that come to the center. That number has dramatically increased since COVID. We have outgrown our location. When I first started, we usually had around 20 to 25 seniors, and I have between 30 to 40 every day. This, getting into a new senior center, isn't just providing us a new space, but it's also providing me a lot of time and a lot of area that I can provide more social time with the seniors and offer them a lot of different things to do. Because as we all age, we're all going to be there one day. And I hope to see your smiling face there when it's that time.
So we're hoping with the grant, again, to purchase items for this new space, because it is a large space, but we don't want it to feel sterile. We want it to feel homey. We want it to feel very welcoming. We want to create a safe environment. So, I mean, even things just like hardware, that's not in our budget. Not for a space so large. So, just different things like that. So as soon as people walk in the door, they feel at home. So those little touches, the cookie decorations, or more practical equipment, like you said, we are going to have the art room. And the seniors there really do love art. It's a big thing for them, so being able to buy some easels and different equipment with that will be huge for us. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and we appreciate you all so much for everything you do for the community.
Thank you, ladies.
Anybody have any questions while I was saying this? Next, I'll have Katie from the 4-H on it.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces, but I don't think I know all of you in here. So I'm Katie Tennant. I'm the newest director out at the 4-H Center. So I've been in my role about 9 months at this point in time. And I'm a transplant to Virginia from Ohio. I've spent my whole career working with youth, so this is a good, solid fit for me. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about us, because a lot of people get a little confused with the 4-H Center and the 4-H Club, and kind of who we are in the field. So the 4-H mission is to make the best better. That is the goal. How can we use learn by doing? How can we actually engage people to then move on and advance and use those skills back in leadership roles, back in the community as they age and advance? Specifically, our mission is to educate, inspire, and connect. So that is what we are always looking to do through different programming, and especially our leadership program. So we are the actual host facility for a lot of things that happen. So if you're not familiar, you just drive out of town and come to Chester Gap, hang right on Harmony Hollow, and you'll find us. About 229 acres up there near ATF and Border Patrol in the Smithsonian that we use for the programs. So we partner with the Warren County and 19 other local county 4-H clubs and programs, but we do not run those clubs out of our facility. That gets a little confusing for people when they call and they're like, hey, can I bring up my goat? And I'm like, no. I mean, it would help with the grass though. So here's a couple pictures of our facility. So the land was ceded to Virginia Tech in 1976, and then it's the oldest cavalry remount center. So we actually have the last remaining dip station in the United States from the First War. And we have a lot of other bird trails, nature trails, just a lot of something for everyone to get people kind of out and going and doing. So some of the things we offer, we have retreat groups. So we have a conference center, conferencing space, and 4 lodges. We can hold 350 people on site in an overnight setting with a dining hall and all the things you need to go with that. Our biggest program is our summer camps. We run Clover Buds, which is our itty bitties from 5 to 8-year-olds. That is a family camp. They come with their parents and spend a few days with us so they can kind of get acclimated to being away. We have our junior camp, which is 9 to 12-year-olds. And we do specialty camps with schools and Camp Fantastic and Special Love with those groups. We also try to do those throughout the year. And then we have field trips. So spring, fall, we have a lot of school groups that come out, church groups, Boy Scout, Girl Scouts, and we specialize programming to their needs. A lot of our programming is SOL based, and then we also look at just what they are looking to achieve from the day. Some groups are like, it's all about fun. Just get them out there and engaging and get them outside because they live in a concrete jungle. And then we have groups that are like, no, I really want them to come away and learn something about the Appalachian Trail since it's in our backyard here. So we customize our programs to meet those needs. So you're like, well, why should we support 4-H? So this is some of the things that we give back to the community every year. So we had over 1,500 people attend our leadership programs at campus last year, and another 1,200 students participate in day trips and field trips out to the center. We have the big 4th of July events every year to have people come out and enjoy that. We have those group meeting spaces and those retreats. And then we have the 4-H pool. So we served almost 2,000 people with public swim last year and senior swim, and then a little bit over 1,000 with our swim lessons that we do and take care of. Here's why we need your help. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. Not everyone understands that because the 4-H clubs are through the state. They're state-based, they get state funding. We don't so much. We do get a little kickback from Virginia Tech for some salaries, but that makes up less than 7% of our budget every year. So we have 7% of our budget that we know is guaranteed. The rest we have to fundraise. We have to bring in those groups. We have to bring in the camps. We have to write grants. We have to ask for donations. So almost $1 million we are physically going out there and hustling to get into our facilities. And we rely on partnerships. Rotary has been very good to us over the years and very supportive of us. We are very appreciative of that. And we hope that can continue as we go through. So our project is to replace some of the things in our dining hall, specifically our tables and chairs. Our center was built in 1978, between 78 and 1982. That's when the majority of the work were done. And we have these awesome vintage dining room tables in there. They weigh about 40 pounds a piece. So they are very challenging to move. They're getting broken. It kind of hurts the lights, but I was trying to show some of the rust and just the brokenness on them that are scratching up those floors. So we can like mop and we can wax. And then we have groups in there that are like, oh, I want to move the table over here. And then they realize how heavy it is. And they just like drag it. And we're like, ah. And then our chairs are also kind of, sometimes it's like a sit down and you're like, am I going to get to the meal or am I going to end up on the floor? I don't know. So it's kind of fun, but not always. What you're going through. And then also our staff that we have working in our kitchen and our dining services are petite. They're a little bit on the other side of middle age. So it's really hard for them to kind of have that this manpower need to move things around and move them around. So we are looking to replace, we have 35 tables in our cafeteria. So that is they each be 10, so 350 chairs. And the total ticket is around $40,000. So obviously this grant is not for that much. So we're just asking for some partial payment to help us towards that. And then we are fundraising the other pieces and parts to make that happen. So I appreciate your time. What questions do you have for me?
Are your new chairs or tables going to be the kind of wheels?
Oh, yes. I'm so glad you asked that. They will be ones like in the cafeteria that fold in half and have the wheels. So we can actually then also use the space for other things. If we don't actually have dining meals, we could push those off to the side and that could be another rental space where we can hold some dances or some other opportunities for that. Cool. Any other questions? Yeah.
I was saying, it's blood damage from the building the other Christmas.
We did.
That being all repaired.
So that is in the process of being repaired. One of the amazing things about working closely and being affiliated with Virginia Tech is we have Commonwealth insurance. Something I have learned over the past few months after we had burst pipes and flooding is that the Commonwealth is a reimbursement plan. Didn't know that. So they're like, yeah, go ahead and give us your receipts and we will 100% cut you a check sometime in the next year. Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, our receipts are like $150,000. So we've been working with some other groups and some funding sources. So it's been a longer project than anticipated, but we will have them back online for summer. Summer camp is our biggest revenue maker. Any other questions? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Katie. Our last one today is going to be from Miss Drea from Habitat for Humanity.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's stay there. This side. I am a full fan supporter of the seniors and the 40s, so I am very excited to be here. I have presented to you several times about Habitat, so today I'm just really going to keep it small and brief. Then we're talking about the Habitat program, what it is we need. I gave you just a cute little flyer, not even a flyer, Word document, with some details on your on your tables if you really wanted to know. Follow along as I go along. So first things first, who are we serving? So we're serving Warren County residents. Everything Habitat does in Warren County benefits Warren County. So that's one of those things that's near and dear to my heart. While I begrudge no one for going outside of the county helping anyone we can, I invite the fact that we help the residents in our own way. We focus on our elderly, our disabled, and our veterans. They are not just who we serve, but they are our focus. And when we're talking about why are they our focus, we're talking about limited income. Just they're unable to be able to find that gap to fix their homes. Unfortunately, I get more calls than I can help with, and those calls are from people who have homes that are deteriorating to a point that it's a safe council now. These are people who are on disability, who are on retirement, Social Security. They're not increasing their income. And so we're now either looking at stabilizing where they live, or they're going to lose their home. Unfortunately, we have faced that before.
we just didn't have the ability to keep them safe at home. And they ultimately end up losing their home. So when we're looking for our repair programs above and beyond what everybody thinks of Habitat is, building houses, we still do that, but the repairing is what we're asking money for. So we're able to, why do we do it? It's expensive to maintain a home. For those of you who have larger budgets, who are on fixed incomes, it's not easy. Let's think of one of the repairs, if it was a roof repair. It's not easy. You're hoping that, one of the windstorms, the shit will blow off and your insurance will cover it. Sometimes they don't. That small shingle that flew off is now become the larger problem. We're talking about water damage. Something that seems so small, ultimately ends up why we have cabinets falling off of a wall, coming from the upstairs, downstairs. It is expensive to maintain and repair homes. So those are our whys. Also, donations. Any of the nonprofits in the area will tell you, our donations have gone down. The volunteers have, the heart is there, the availability is not. Because while I'm concerned right now with people on limited income, those of us who are able to work are working. Our fingers go, oh, they're not available. The hearts are in it, but I just don't have the volunteer availability that we would like to be able to do the work that needs to be done. So with those things being decreased, it makes it harder to maintain our repairs. Obviously, our entire goal for repair programs is to keep people safe. As grateful as I am, it gets real personal when your parents are getting older, you're watching them get older, and you see homes can really be a trap if they're not. And so it gets personal. So sometimes we're working, like I said, with the elderly, the disabled, our veterans, but it's generally their kids that are going to be, hey, can you reach out to my parents do this. That generation of people we're trying to reach are not going to reach out to us. So we want to make sure that we're saying this to all of the kids, the grandkids, we're reaching the right people to get it to them. How will the grant money be spent? So we've asked for $2,000 towards our repair program. This is going to go towards materials and trades. I want to concentrate this year a lot on the critical repairs. Our critical repairs means we're looking for licensed trades. That's HVAC systems, water heaters, things like that that require licensed and insured professionals to go in. When we're able to help, we're able to get people in there. So I know about, I think I told you the story before about a retired disabled lady who had no hot water through Thanksgiving, beyond Christmas into the New Year. By the time we got to her, like hot water seemed to be something we take for granted. For her, she's boiling water just to be best. We need licensed and insured professionals to be able to take care of things like that. So we just want to be able to put that care back into our county with our repairs. So on the back, I just put the impact. How does what we do or how we're tracking to make sure we need to pivot or change how we're doing things. We hope as we progress, we're growing and we're learning to do things better. So we track our number of homes, the quality of repairs. So quality versus quantity. So I'm not looking to do 700 homes. I'm looking to do, this family doesn't have to worry about this person for the next 10 years. Like we want to really concentrate on those things. So as we're paying attention to our matrix and our numbers and things like that, we're looking at how is it benefiting Warren County as a whole. This year, we just decided to start doing surveys, which we had never done before. Anybody ever thought to do surveys? We came into your home. Were you mad? Were you happy? Were you sad? What should you have done better? Really? We want to be better. We want to be better than we were the year before. Every day I wake up, one, I'm grateful that I got the opportunity, but two, how can I be better than I was the day before? So applying that same principle with Habitat, what did we do? What could we do? How can we be better? Right now, we could do better with help from our friends. And again, I am just grateful that you guys considered us in this grant program. Thank you.
Anybody have questions for Drea?
Good question, sorry.
Okay, just a reminder that you will get an email from Kim with the ballot, and if you will do that, the ballot will close on Saturday at 5.
All right, we have our 50/50 raffle. Who's for Debbie? How much? $12. Big money. All right, ticket number 201008.
That's me.
Right hand. All right, our next meeting is May the 5th at the community center, and don't forget that's teachers award, so hopefully see everyone here. We'll end with the 4-week thing.
Things they are due. First is the truth. Second is a fair law concern. Third with goodwill and better friendships. Fourth will be beneficial to all.
Have a great weekend.
Same.